Either way, welcome back, everybody, and the useless fucks. Last time out, you guys said your farewells to Baldwin for the last time. You dropped, what's her name? Can't remember.
Lorelei.
Lorelei.
Wow.
There's too many names to remember now. Back home, you met a new companion, Valerion, and after little deliberation, decided to make your way back to Shimmer's home. Moon Whisper. So, we pick up as you guys arrive and see the village in a better state than it was prior, but still recovering. No illusion here. As you stand on the edge of the village, useless fucks, the day is yours to seize.
We'll just kind of turn and look at Shimmer and just, where to?
I'm not sure, to be honest. It feels a bit surreal seeing it like this after the last time we were here. And I don't know who's going to be here to greet me when we go in. I'm most scared to find out.
Well, at least we'll all find out together.
Yeah. I guess we'll head in and sort of head towards where we last left everybody and see if we can see anyone on the way. Anyone or anything. I mean, I was told Agiros was going to be here. Would I get a sense of where he was? If he was somewhere in particular?
As you stand on the edge of the village here, you can make a perception check if you like.
I do like. I can see things. I see everything.
You see the flipping.
I know where everyone is, everywhere, on every plane.
Got to reward the natural 20. Sure. You see a Gyros. You see a Gyros in the flowers, and in the trees, and in the wind. In this place, he is everywhere.
That's not as comforting to Shimmer as you might think. Right then, we shall press on.
Where are you going?
Through the village. Well, we'll go through the village, through the centre, and then head towards, where we left everybody last, where they were all huddled up. Yeah.
You come towards the village hall, and as you move through the village, you begin to see more people who are collecting their things and putting them in their homes. A few people are boarding up broken windows. A couple of children run between a couple of houses, chasing each other with sticks. A sense of normality begins to return, it seems, to the village. As you make your way towards the village hall, the doors are wide open and there are still people in there, but there's a lot more movement. The smell and the breeze on the air and the clear blue sky above and the green of the trees is a much more welcoming sight than your previous visit. As you step into the village hall, you see familiar faces. People seem to be generally, in fact, who's got the highest passive perception these days? Valerion. There's a sense you've not been here before. You get the sense that people here have been unwell, but they seem to be getting back on their feet.
I'd like to take a look, see if I can find Orchid and Mum, or even Opal.
And none of the above are here at this time, not in the village hall.
Can I just grab someone passing and ask if they know where they've gone?
Yeah, you grab a familiar looking satyr and ask where they are, and they simply reply that they're at home.
Home we go then.
Okay. Where are you going to your home?
Yeah, where I'd expect to find my family, yes.
Sure. Trying to walk back through the village. Do you want to, as you approach the outside of this cottage, do you want to describe it for me?
So it's less sort of stonework and more. It's almost as if it's been like grown. It's sort of covered in ivy and hanging plants. Like instead of a roof, it's more like a blanket of sort of hanging plants like buddleias and honeysuckle and things like that. It smells really sweet. Yeah, and it's mainly sort of wood bound together, but it looks like it's been grown that way as opposed to kind of chopped up and made into planks and stuff. And I know it's probably a bit dilapidated now after what happened, but there's like a pathway up to it which is decorated with like polished, shining polished pebbles and things like that.
As you approach it, broadly speaking, it's as you remember it. But, you know, there are a few bits where the roof is slightly lopsided now, and part of the curse that was here has taken its toll on this place. But it's still home. As you approach the main door, do you knock or do you walk straight in?
Oh, I'll walk straight in. Satyrs don't knock.
Somebody's got some background noise there. Who's watching TV? Adam's dad.
That might have been my Duolingo notification going off.
That was a pretty consistent notification.
It was very long.
Yeah, it was my Duolingo notification going off.
That was me checking my microphone. I still heard it, but I don't know.
You so you walk in through the front door. Do you want to describe the inside of the space as well for everybody?
Yeah, so it's very homely. There's like everything's sort of there's no metal or anything like that. Cooking utensils, bowls, all that sort of thing are made of like wood, and like it's almost like instead of furniture, like chairs or like a sofa or something, there's almost like these nests, I suppose you'd call them, of like moss and like fresh leaves and petals and blossoms and things like that. So it's almost like they make these nests as opposed to actually having sort of structured furniture about the place.
You wander in. You're in this kind of very narrow corridor, and just stepping out from the left-hand side from what you know to be the kitchen area, kind of hobbling a little, you do see your mother, Calliope. And there is red in her cheeks. Color has returned to her as she kind of walks through a corridor, and she looks up towards a door, confused and expecting somebody but not sure who. And as she looks up, and suddenly the realization that it's you can see this wide grin comes across her face, and almost with a spring in her step that you thought impossible the last time you saw her, she charges down the corridor and leaps into your arms.
And we will kind of leap at each other, I suppose, is what we would do. And I'll just hold her really, really tightly and say, I'm so, so glad to see you. I didn't know if I was going to make it back in time. Thank you for holding on.
She lets go of your embrace for a moment and just holds your face. It's so good to see you, darling. I held on for you. You gave me the hope to hold on. The belief. I don't know what you've done, but you have saved and freed all of us. Thank you so much.
It wasn't me so much as my friends.
She will look past your shoulder at all of the others. Thank you, all of you.
Problem, Mum. Any time.
Come inside. And she kind of like ushers you in. I'll put the kettle on.
Are
Yes.
Orchid and Opal safe?
And as you say this, Orchid steps in from one of the side bedroom doors. And again, big smile on her face, and she just kind of comes over and holds you tightly. And I knew you to do what you needed to do. Thank you. Mum is doing so much better. Look.
Thank you for looking after her. I'm sorry that I couldn't stay and look after her and be in two places at once. I had to go and get this done.
Why would you be sorry? Look what you've done. All of you, you've saved this village. You've saved all of our lives. You don't have anything to be sorry for. And you hear your mum. She's kind of gone into the kitchen. Come on. She's kind of putting the kettle on.
I guess I'll kind of beckon to the rest and say, come on, let's have a few minutes of peace and better brand Lipton tea.
Yeah.
Some good tea.
She makes the tea and she pours out a few cups for all of you. And gestures for you to sit down. Sit down. She'll bring out the tray with a cup for each of you that you can take if you like. She'll sit down on a chair herself. So tell me everything. Tell me what happened. How did you unpick all of this? How did you unravel this evil?
It was fairly smooth and well put together plan, tackled efficiently and proactively.
That's how it could have gone. But unfortunately, it turned out that the council was infiltrated by a hag. We thought we'd dealt with the issue, but it turns out not.
No.
And I was stupid enough to walk right into her trap, and the others had to come and rescue me. And in doing so, they saved this place as well.
Yes, it was a tough fight. I'll tell you that.
Unfortunately, we lost a friend along the way. He gave his life to fix what happened here.
Yes. Not because an idiot forgot his healing.
I'm so sorry. This was your woodland friend.
The druid, yeah.
It's fine.
Well, we met an archfey and called the gardener, and we had the chance to bring him back, but he told us that he was at peace with where he was now. So I guess there's that.
He was fairly quickly revenged. Like literally the next turn.
Within 6 seconds.
He would have the time to hold a grudge, but I'm happy he's at peace.
I'm so sorry, but I'm also so glad. He made a great sacrifice. And she catches your eye, Valerion. And who is your new friend then?
He is new. This is Valerian.
Yes. And friend is a very new term. I'd say more apprentice.
You slightly bow.
He's very respectful.
Not like the druid at all.
And what of Myaliki?
That's a bit more complicated. The reason that it looked as though she'd left was because she was, I don't know how, but she was taken captive by this hag. And this hag was draining her powers away. By the time we found her, there wasn't a great deal left of her. There wasn't enough left to help us save this place, to lift the curse. So she willingly gave herself up to Argyros.
The look of confusion on her face. But Argyros is dead.
Yeah, he was. But I don't fully understand it, Mum, but he's, in some capacity, he is alive and he walks with me and he lent me his power. And that's how I was strong enough to be here in the first place. But I seem to have lost that as well as Maliki, and yeah, I don't know where he is. I mean, his presence is here, but I don't know if I'm ever going to see him sort of in person again. But he took what was left of Maliki and her power and her consciousness and it became something better and helped us to escape. Gave us the strength we needed to defeat the hag.
Anybody here proficient in religion?
Oh,
Nope.
Hopefully, the cleric.
Or history?
No, you say this every time he asks for religion. It's never the cleric.
I've got history.
I am proficient in history, yes.
If you're
Me
proficient,
too.
if you're proficient in history, please make a check.
Everyone's proficient in history. We're the history boys.
I'm not
Unless you
proficient
roll
in
a four.
history.
Good
You're
job,
a
guys.
wizard.
Well done. Well done, everybody.
I know.
Wow, my shit's way.
There was no. Oh, damn it!
Nice dice, though.
Rolled a 3, 4, 5.
You guys stupid.
Yes. I'll just keep going.
As Shimmer kind of recalls the tale that you've all experienced, you've never seen or heard anything like what you saw that day, or didn't see, if you're Valerian. And Orchid will kind of lean over to your mother and, but Mum, what will we do? What will we do without faith in the gods or a god? Calliope looks at Orchid with both sad and optimistic eyes. My Leaky has been a big part of our lives. Forever. She is everything of our history and our culture. I don't know what we'll do. But we should hold a vigil all the same. She turned to you, Shimmer. You were close to her in the end. Would you help?
Do you have to ask? Of course.
Good. And she'll turn to Orchid again. Daughter, gather a few people and make some arrangements. We'll at dawn, the village can meet and we'll hold a small vigil as a community for Myaliki. Maybe then we'll be able to understand what we need to do next. And she nods. Orchid will stand and lean over to you, Shimmer, and give you a kiss on the cheek and say, "It's good to have you home."
It's good to be home. Do you need help making the arrangement?
No, you rest. Must have had a long journey. I'll get things together and it'll be nice.
If you see Opal, could you ask her to stop by?
Of course.
Thank you.
She makes her way, takes her leave. Is there anything else any of you want to do while you're here? You have the day.
I'll probably ask Calliope, say, Mum, what happened to Dad after he died? Is there anywhere I can go to say some sort of goodbye?
She just hard stares you, and you can see there's a look of sadness in her eyes. They didn't afford us the right of burial. They just took him. I don't know where his body is. I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. Should have been here. It wouldn't have made any difference, but I should have been here.
No, I'm glad you weren't. If you had been, then you wouldn't have been able to do what you did to save all of us. You and your friends.
Excuse me, miss. Forgive me if this is a sort of a morbid question, but is everything sorted out with the unicorns?
Yes, of sorts. As far as I know, the pools are no longer tended by those people. They scattered. As soon as they saw that the curse was lifting, they assumed that the party was over and left.
Worry not, it is in our highest of interest to capture them.
As for new unicorns, about Myaliki, I don't know what will happen.
That's troubling. One thing at a time, I guess. Let's say goodbyes to her, as she said, and then we'll try and figure out what's next.
I'm going to go check on Burning Hands guy.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I just realized I feel really bad about him. I'm going to make sure he's all right.
You head that way to that house, and it is all boarded up.
I will knock on the front boards. Hello? Are you all right?
There's no response. The outside of the house is so while you see a lot of people repairing a lot of their houses, this one has had no attention. A few haven't. You can see a few places where the owners have passed and there is nobody to occupy these places anymore, and so nobody to tend to them. And the same looks like it's the case for this property.
Oh. And then I will vacate my armor and slip through the cracks, because at least I can just verify. Give them.
You just vacate your armor, as you say, and slip through the cracks, and it's just the same interior that you'd seen before. There is a fire pit inside that seems to be ash and coal, but there's nobody inside. The place is dusty and cobwebbed. There's no body here.
Did he tell me his name? Or did I get a name from him?
No.
Okay. Alright. But I shall assume the best, and that he's running around town with bandaged hands, having a hell of a time. And I maybe ask about who lives here when I get out.
That tickled Pip a bit too much.
I don't think...
It was just the way Adam didn't even acknowledge what you'd said and just continued.
Yeah. Hey, that wasn't a definite. He did say he's definitely dead. There was a big... It probably...
Big maybe energy.
I can't see you on video, Pip. I don't know if it's just me having a tech problem.
I don't know. I can see everyone else.
Follow my second video link, Adam. You should see everybody.
Okay.
Have you just been staring lovingly at Jack's face this whole time?
Wait, you don't?
Not by himself. I stare lovingly at everyone's face equally.
Oh no, he's completely gone now.
What have I done?
Christ.
We have
Anybody
a tech
else?
crisis here at the Useless Fox.
Indeed. It wouldn't be crappers if we didn't. Anybody else got anything they wanted to do?
I want to go and look for the little girl from the village hall,
Yeah.
whose name I did not get.
You did not. Make an investigation check for me.
I'm good at those. See, something I'm proficient in.
Whoa, and you didn't roll shit.
21.
21.
You leave Calliope's home and wander into the village, and you see children scurrying around, and there's none of them are her, but then you spot a girl knelt down near a flower bed, and she seems to be picking flowers and making daisy chains and things, and this is the girl that you'd seen before. Before we get into that, I'm just gonna put the stream on. I'll be right back. 1 second. Right. Tech issues hopefully mostly resolved. Oh, that is the
We love
wrong
tech
one.
issues.
It's the
Yeah,
wrong
and now RJ's gone.
Now RJ's gone. That's okay.
I'm good.
Yeah, you see this girl knelt down and she is making daisy chains from flowers in a flower bed.
I'll walk up and kind of kneel down beside her and just be like, "Hi."
She's a little startled. Oh, hi. I remember you.
I remember you.
What are you doing here?
Well, we came back. So when we left before, we went to find someone who could help fix what was going on. And we did that. So we came back so that my friend Shimmer could see her family.
Oh, that's nice. I've made pretty flowers. Look.
They are very pretty.
Thank you. They're like you.
Are you happy to be home? Thank you. And now I'm desperately looking to see if I've got any nice spells in my spell, because that's another thing I've got.
Inflict wounds.
I'm like, how do I do something nice for this small child without actively killing her?
You've got a cool looking cantrip.
A challenge.
I cast Compel Duel.
On a child.
I will, and this is absolutely a giant waste of a 4th level spell slot, but I'm going to do it because I imagine it would look pretty. I am going to cast Stellar Bodies.
Okay. Talk me through that.
So it doesn't actively do anything unless I choose to make it do it or somebody hits me.
Uh-huh.
So I'm just going to be like, don't touch me.
That's don't do it.
Just,
Don't.
I have to focus. Don't touch me. And then if I cast it, it creates 2 small stars that orbit me, and they twinkle.
Oh, okay.
Until someone touches you.
Until if somebody hits me, they have to make a wisdom saving throw, and then it's a whole different ballgame.
Okay. Do you want to talk through how you
just
cast this spell since you haven't cast it before?
So I'll just kind of like focus really hard on the fact that, one, she said that I was pretty, which is a really big thing, but also like the beauty of this daisy chain and obviously her innocence and the fact that this whole village has sort of come back to life and it feels very apt. And I'll just kind of waft my hands around, and these 2 little stars sort of sparkle into being between my hands and just kind of float upwards and float, not necessarily around my head, but kind of like between, just twinkling gently. And I make them kind of orbit her a little bit and sort of float around, just so that they're just gently wobbling about the place in the way that stars do.
She's like, oh, wow, that's so cool.
On that
I'm glad
note,
you like it.
Lexi appears from behind, touches Willow's shoulders. Willow, I think Burning Hand guy's dead.
Wait, what?
Really? And just be like, you keep making your daisy chains and I'll come back later and maybe you'll have one for me.
Yeah, I'll make you one. What's your favorite color?
I really like green.
Okay.
My dude.
Sorry.
There's not many green flowers. I could do it with grass.
I think anything you make me will be beautiful.
Okay.
Okay, then I'll kind of stand up and like tug Lexi away from her with these stars just floating around my head as we go. Like, what do you mean Burning Hands man is dead?
I went to his house. I vacated my armor and slipped through the cracks, and I didn't see his body, but his house is boarded up and the fire's gone out.
Well,
What else is
maybe he left when the curse was lifted. Like, I imagine when shitty French man in a hat left,
Mr. Inevitable.
and then the curse was lifted, the spell probably wore off and his hands stopped burning and he's probably just gone, nah, fuck this place, and gone.
He board up his own house from the outside.
I mean, if he's left, he probably could board up his own house from the outside, Lexi, because when you leave, you go outside.
But it's a perfectly fine and normal and functional house.
But he might not feel safe here.
Oh, I didn't.
So he's gone to find somewhere safer to live.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Can we do that?
So let's. I mean, we have to. In order for us to find we have somewhere safe to live. We just have to get off this fucking realm first.
Yes, don't tell Shimmer, but I'm not. It wasn't as good as it looked on the tin.
I also want to go home, Lexi. The Feywild is fucking weird.
Can't even write posters or draw myself.
Right, no, okay, that's a different problem. You could write posters and you could draw yourself.
Yeah,
it was the fact you put your full fucking name on the poster and you know it.
Without the risk of my identity being nicked.
I mean,
Also,
not gonna lie, you get over that pretty quickly. Trust me.
yeah, but like, you don't know what that man is doing to your identity right now.
Honestly, my credit score was in the toilet before we came to the Feywild, so he's not going to get much done.
I know exactly what that means. We definitely had that where I come from.
I couldn't buy a house unless by myself, essentially, Lexi.
My deepest condolences.
Thank you. But yes, I think Burning Hands Man is probably okay. We in the in the continuation of the theme of Dawnspire Hollow and Moon Whisper, we have to hope.
Lexi, roll a D100.
Burning Hands Man.
Jesus Christ.
71.
Yeah,
It's pretty high.
we'll see.
I just want him to be happy.
We'll see. In the theme of Moon Whisper and Dawnspire Hollow and the Feywild as a whole, we just have to hope. Okay?
Yeah.
We hope he's okay.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Did I ruin that moment you were having with that child?
Little bit by walking up and announcing that Burning Hands Man was dead. Not convinced it's the thing that a small child needs to hear.
I didn't use his real name.
Not the point.
I don't know his real name.
I don't think any of us know his real name. He will just have to be Burning Hands Man until... Maybe Calliope knows his name. Maybe she knows who he is.
Yes. Ooh, look, a bird.
And we're over the moment. Shall we go back to Shimmer's mom's?
Yeah. Yes. You lead. I'll be staring at my feet.
I will attempt to find my way back to Shimmer's mom's house.
Easily done.
Thank God for that.
And as you arrive, and there is another individual that is making their way from the opposite direction. She's walking towards Shimmer's house. You see a familiar individual, one that you had come across when you first came to Moon Whisper, and it is Orchid. She is just about to make her way up to the door, as you are.
Is it not Opal?
Wait, a flower?
Opal,
An orchid's flying around?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I was like, Orchid's the sister. We know the sister.
Yes,
the sister
yes.
left.
Yeah.
Sister.
His evil twin.
Yeah, the sister.
It's Orchid's evil.
Opal looks nothing like Orchid.
Orchid and Walkid.
Yeah. Wow.
I think I had a picture of her. I don't know where it's gone.
And a picture of Calliope.
I'm glad there was some appreciation for that really shit Mario joke.
I liked it. I appreciated it.
Yeah, but it doesn't work because if you flip over an O, it's still an O.
You know, well, maybe.
Fine. Morkid and Walkid.
Opal is approaching the door.
kind of reach at the same time, and we'll all just be like, "Hi."
Oh, hi. You're Shimmer's
Hello.
friend. Friends.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
We are here.
As Lexi is trailing behind, thinking only of burning hands, man.
And Baldwin.
Orchid said Shimmer was home, so I'm just gonna... She lets herself in. Makes her way into...
We'll really awkwardly follow her in.
Makes her way into... Shimmer and Valerion, you're sat there talking to Calliope as Opal walks through the door and... Shimmer! And she kind of runs over and falls into your arms.
Oh, Opal, it's really good to see you. I didn't know if you were going to want to speak to me ever again. I'm sorry about everything that happened.
Why would I not want to talk to you again?
Well, I kind of stopped talking to everybody else before I left.
Shimmer, none of that matters anymore. Everything has changed. Everybody's just happy to be getting back to how we were.
It's really good to see you. I'm glad you made it through.
Me too. It's good to see you. Orchid says we're holding a vigil for my Aliki at dawn.
Yeah.
She takes a big sigh. What are we going to do?
I don't have all the answers yet, but I'm working on it.
The village will be fine for a little bit, but they'll need something. We need something to lean onto. A purpose. That's what Maya Leakey gave us.
Well, there's one thing I've learned not being here for such a long time. You have to rely on a god or somebody that you perceive as greater than you to rely on. You can rely on each other. You can find hope and purpose in just being with each other, for each other. That's enough to keep going every day.
She gives a delicate smile and she nods. Yeah. There's uncertainty about that prospect in her face, but the idea is perhaps sinking in a little. These are a people that have, since the Feywild existed, relied on the Mayaliki. Their history, their culture, their legacy, their purpose is built on that deity. That hole that now exists, and the trauma that they've experienced at a lack of having Mayaliki around, there's an unsettling fear that still resides at the moment. This could happen again. What is to stop it from happening again? You guys spend some time drinking tea and talking, and Opal finally leaves and helps Orchid to put together this vigil. The evening and the day draws on. Is there anything else anybody would like to do?
Do we actually know, like, what that whole process was? Did we learn that in the session?
Which whole process?
Grabbing balls, sitting in circles.
Unfortunately, you failed a history and a religion check twice to understand what that was.
Yes. Unfortunately, I have a high persuasion score. New guy.
Ah, Dietsu.
Yes. One of my two brain
Ah,
friends.
good. We're all drinking tea really nicely, and then Lexi just goes and stands in a corner and talks to himself.
Don't look at me. Yeah.
Sup, Lex? How's it going?
Nothing much, bro. Dude, quick question for you, man. Where be Agiros hanging out now? And what state would you say he be in, yo?
Well, homie, I say he be ascended, you feel?
Whoa, dude. You mean
I
ascended
hate all of
like
this.
apotheosis, bro? He straight on divine?
He hella divine now, fam.
Whoa. So is he the new, patron god of flipping unicorns and shit?
I don't know, dude. I just do shit and shit happens. It was all him and the old Maya Leaky. I had nothing to do with me. What they agreed in the old divine realms is entirely up to them.
Hey, that was some hella confirmation we desperately needed.
Yo, you ask, I provide, bro.
Thanks, dude. I'm gonna go peace out now and let my friends know the good news.
Peace out,
You-
brother.
Have yourself a Coke.
I'm a chillax.
Nice. Hang up. I don't know what just went on.
I think Lexi had a stroke.
Jimmer, I have though he may be lying straight to my brain. Probably should have insight checked him at the time. I have received verbal confirmation from Dietsu that Agiros has ascended to take Mieleki's place. So maybe that can help you in some way. I mean, how did you interact with Mieleki before she vanished?
That's not something I want to think or talk about at the moment.
Completely fine. I'm going to go make round 2 of tea. Hands up if you want one. Only Willow got you.
Alrighty. Well, the evening draws on and dusk settles. The evening is yours unless you just want to rest up, or if there's anything in particular you want to do prior to dawn.
I'll approach Lexi.
Ah,
Hello.
Maestro. Yes, Maestro brother. Why do you seek me?
It's a fine evening, isn't it?
Yes.
It's
Certainly is. It's a much different sky than any I'm used to.
oh, absolutely. Just reminds me of home.
Apart from that incredibly familiar view of the astral planar sky.
Yes. Being close to the gods, it's a beautiful thing. So close to celestial bodies.
Yes.
It's a
Oh,
feeling like no other.
use the, if it's, again, a bit morbid, but where you're from, what was it like? Really?
Beautiful, peaceful, quiet.
Seems like you
Until
grew up in... Oh, yeah, sorry. Carry on.
it's nice to reminisce on those memories, but all I can think about is Gwen Braxel. How she ruined my village.
Yeah. Yes, you have. You have my condolences. I can promise I shall help you as much as I can. Discover the truth, and you'll have your vengeance, probably. There is a high likelihood in a partnership of you attaining your vengeance.
I see that. You travel far, meet many friends and enemies. And since you're looking for these shards, it only makes sense if we might cross paths with Quimbrooksel, since she is also looking for said shards.
Did you mention that before? I feel like you didn't mention this mind flayer was actively searching for the shards.
Quite loosely, I didn't string them together. I just said that there were some shards involved, and then a mind flayer destroyed my village looking for some shards.
Yeah.
But yes, she is searching for the shards. That's why she attacked my village.
Oh, well. Up that probability, yo. Because we are on the same path towards your vengeance, so we're bound to cross paths at some point.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure we're all prepared as much as we can. She's not like any mind flayer you might have met in your travels, if you have. She's different, more cunning and deceitful than the rest. She's not bound by an elder brain like most mind flayers are.
I fear I might be familiar with one of similar nature.
I see. That could very well be the same? Perhaps.
No, they're definitely not the same. They're a very different mind flayer. My one.
Oh, I see.
Dead for one reason. So
Oh,
not a worry. Maybe useful though. Were you well travelled in the astral? Did you? I don't know. I mean, my land was
traveled
quite
like here and there. Never strayed too far from the village. It's too dangerous with the Gith and mind flares, not any other aberrations.
Yes. We were quite isolated, really. There were no Gith nearby, just lots of space. And
Yes, quite.
I think our closest interaction was with a hive of Thrycreen, but They never flew too close to the surface.
I see, yes. It's those bugs, right? With the forearms.
Yeah, but Thrycreen bug is a bit rude, isn't it?
Oh, it's just a joke.
I don't find it funny when people call me snot.
Yeah, well, I've never heard anyone call you snot, and I wouldn't not be the
Yeah.
first. I can reassure you of that.
Yes, thank you. I can assure you, no one living has called me snot.
Oh, I see. Yes. Well, no
Yeah.
worries. May I ask about your shield? Is it magical in any way?
No, really, it's just shiny and metal.
I see. I can probably improve it for you if you like.
Oh no.
Oh, can you now?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he's gone from 16 wolves in a battle to a magic shield for every character.
Yeah, that would be extremely appreciative.
It
Yes,
doesn't need any
like I
more
said,
AC.
we have to prepare for the fight ahead.
Mathing the AC.
Although it won't be very strong, it will give it mechanically a +1 to your AC while wielding said shield.
You just did that right now. Well, that was
Yes.
so quick.
Yes.
Surely it takes longer than that.
Where did you learn? I think you have to do it over a long rest. Where did you learn?
Yeah, my parents were both artificers.
Well, yes. Amazingly skillful. I knew an artificer as well. He was my captain for a bit.
Oh, you're captain.
Yeah, on the Spelljammer I was on after I left home.
I see.
It's hitchhiking, training,
No, yes, understandably so. Makes sense for the captain to be an artificer. Keep his ship tip-top shape.
Yeah. He was a GIF as well. Not a GIF.
Was he? Was it the Yankee or the Zerai variety?
Nope. The hippo variety. GIF.
Oh, GIF. I thought I said GIF.
I can understand how
Oh,
you
I see.
mix them up.
Yeah. No, that's a rare sight. That must have been wonderful.
He was quite the character. Yeah. So sorry, I was grooming Junior when you came there. Just gets a lot of stuff trapped in him.
No worries. Here, may I take your shield for the night, so I may improve it for you?
Yes. As long as you don't steal it or hide it in a tree, that'll be fine.
No, I will not do that. Like I said, we need to be prepared.
Who would?
Very good. I'll take it for the night. I bid you and Lexi Jr. a good night.
You too. I'm eking to see you in combat.
Yes, that will be a sight.
I don't know if is eking a word? I said it with...
It is.
As long as you say it with
but
confidence.
I don't think it means what you're trying to say.
You can get what I do mean, though.
Yes.
I'm going to Google eking. And then go to sleep after I've Googled.
Yes.
I'm going to stay on the tablet for a little bit and go to sleep.
In Google.
Are you infusing anything else?
I can only infuse 2 things, and that will be my second infusion.
Yeah, fuck me, I don't get anything.
What's the first?
I didn't get anything.
It's
either.
aid all over again. You were offered. At least you were offered, even if it was an invalid offer.
What's the other infusion you're doing?
It's my robes.
What? Oh, the armor of magical strength.
No,
Mind sharpener, wasn't it?
mind sharpener.
Oh, mind sharpener. I see. Amazing.
My build predict.
Brilliant. More AC for Lexi and nobody can fail fucking con saves. Brilliant. Cool. Any more for any more? Otherwise, we'll move on to the morning. You did.
If we're going to bed, sorry.
I was just going to say, Calliope, while this home is humble, she does her best to make you comfortable here. You don't all get your own rooms, and some of you are on the floor on bedrolls, but she does the best that she can.
Yes.
I'm going to sleep outside.
Okay.
Have you got your big coat?
Yep.
It's very warm, very mild.
Good that it is somewhere.
Yes.
I would like to stay in kind of the living room area, and attempt to attune to my amulet that I have barely looked at since I received it.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'll stand with
that face didn't fill me with terror at all.
Where is the other one?
Destroyed it.
Destroyed it. I thought so.
Because if we remember, I destroyed it and it made my hand all weird and gross.
It did. Yeah, so you sit down and you take this amulet that you haven't worn around your neck and you kind of look at it. And how do you want to try and attune to this? What process are you going through?
I suppose probably not investigate it because that's weird, but just like examine it as closely as you can, kind of memorize every twist and turn of the. Is it metal?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like ceramic?
Some
metal?
kind of metal.
Like,
yes.
Like just try and memorize every twist and turn of the metal, every kind of like any imperfection, should there be any. And then just kind of she'll start praying, which is also a thing that she hasn't done for a really long time because, you know, hasn't really felt it. Just because she hasn't been able to get the thought of the amulet or saloon off her mind since V offered to do something with the amulet. She hasn't been able to stop thinking about it for the full 24 hours since he mentioned it. And she kind of realised that after all this and all the stuff that Shimmer's gone through with her god and goddess and not really knowing what in the hell's going on, Willow kind of feels like she's almost taken the gift that Saloon's given her for granted. And she feels like she needs to take the time and actually respect the fact that she's given her something pretty fucking major in terms of, life.
Mm-hmm. And if you feel like you can think of it, you don't have to say what you would say exactly if you don't want to, but what would the kind of the context and the nature of this prayer be?
I think she'd probably pray for Baldwin and kind of pray that, I know he said that he's at peace and that he's found peace and he's happy to go on to the next wherever it is that druids go. But she'd probably pray to ask to keep him safe, help him find the peace that he says that he's found, and let him reunite with his family, and watch over his grove and move on that way. And then she'll probably then continue that by just starting to pray for everyone that she's come across in the Feywild and anyone that's helped them, and it'll just kind of like start spilling out of her uncontrollably. Like once she's started, she's like, oh my God, and Lily, if Lily's okay, like I need to know that Lily's okay, and I don't know what's going on and whatever's happening. In fact, and like it's almost like she's using, not necessarily praying for anything specific, she's literally just kind of now essentially brain dumping to this god in like this emotional panic that she fears that they're going to get back to the material plane and everything is just going to gone to major shit.
Okay. Make a charisma saving throw for me.
Oh no.
Specify I was standing within 10 feet. Before
You're supposed to be in a bucket.
bucket can be within 10 feet. Lexi was waiting to tell you what eking meant.
18.
You go through this emotional offload while holding this amulet, and your fingers brush against every nook and cranny of it. Its shape and weight and feel you become one with it. It's almost like now you know it. Every little tiny bit of it as you continue to fiddle with it in your hands. As you unload all of these worries and feelings and thanks and hopes for the people that you have seen and come across, there is a very light sensation. You feel lighter in and of yourself. And there is a breeze in the trees outside, and as you look out through one of the nearby windows, again, you see one of the trees just kind of moves in the wind, and as it does, its branches kind of stay to one side, and there's this moonlight that just bathes you for a short while. But there is this other feeling. It's very, very faint. And it just gnaws at you ever so slightly. There's this moment of comfort and relief. And then just this tiny hint of anxiety.
Right. It's like my actual life, thanks, Jack.
What is he doing now? Is the thought that enters your mind.
No.
But by all means, attune to the amulet.
Don't like that. Don't like that.
That should give you +1 to spell attacks and saving throws.
Yeah. And I can use a channel divinity feature without expending one of the feature's uses.
Correct.
Sick.
Well,
What?
eking is to make something last longer by using it frugally.
Okay.
What the hell was that?
I don't know what you're talking about. That was a very private moment.
If the past hour.
You know when you go and stand in a corner and talk to yourself for like 10 minutes?
Yeah.
This was that for me. What?
Don't worry about
Fucking hell.
I think that's worked. I
Can we
can't.
make a rule that Adam's not allowed to touch his microphone, because when he touches his microphone, weird things happen?
I can't tell on your
I should
shit
unmute it.
character sheet. What your spell? There we go.
I don't like that. I don't like that you changed my character sheet.
Well, I just wanted to check it was working. That was all.
It seems to have.
Wink, wink.
What was your cleric spell save DC before?
15.
Doesn't
Hang
say.
on. I have willows. Armor class 15. Spell save 15.
There we go. Now it should be 16. There we go.
Okay.
God, that's really. Why is that so low, Pip? Why are your
I
stats so
don't
shit?
know. I don't know.
All right, I think it's just really
Leave me
plucked
alone.
your
Yeah.
stats.
Damn.
We'll play this now.
Anyway,
Willow, do you want my playtest?
I'm not proficient.
You're a Twilight cleric. Yes, you are.
half
Oh,
plate,
am I?
half plate, medium
You
armor.
get it.
Oh, can
No,
you?
you do get full plate if you're Twilight.
Oh yeah, heavy armor you could do.
Oh yeah, heavy armor. Have you still
Oh,
got
my.
dwarf armor?
Oh my.
Yeah, I do. It's magical. It'll fit you.
Yeah, but
True.
then I get disadvantage on stealth rolls, and I've already only got a +1 on stealth rolls.
Exactly. What's the difference? Plus, I'm going to be with you most of the time. I've got disadvantage and.
Anyway,
We'll talk about it in the morning. Let's go to bed.
Yeah,
go
good
to
night.
bed. The night goes without issue, and you may all take a long rest. Is there anything you wanted to do as you sit outside, Shimmer?
I think that she would, she without holding out much hope that it would work, she would just try to find Argyros, I suppose.
In what way?
She would try to reach out to him the way she's always done before. She knows it didn't work when she tried back in the garden, but she's pretty desperate, so she would try to reach out to him with her soul magic, call out to him, maybe even sing a little bit.
Yeah. Make a performance check for me.
Once.
Naturally, it's ridiculous. 24. As you sit here and there's this strange breeze in the trees that wasn't there a moment ago, and then it suddenly passes. And as you kind of try and reach out and you feel like the connection isn't there, where would you be at this time? Like, you're outside, but where specifically do you think you would be?
I think she'd probably sort of go towards the fringes of the village. She wouldn't want to leave, but sort of more towards the forest, the more sort of wild areas.
Are you sat somewhere? Are you stood around? Or?
I mean, yeah, there's a lake right next to the village, so yeah, she would go and sit there by the water's side.
Okay. You just kind of sat on this fallen log that you're kind of sat on as you muse over the lake, and the moonlight kind of shimmers off of it, the ripples that are gently being made by the breeze. And they suddenly stop. You try and reach out to him and you sing this melodic tune, and then there is just a voice from right next to you. Hello again. As you turn, you do see the elven form of Argyros.
And she will just try and throw her arms around him if he's even corporeally there.
He is corporeally there, yes. And you manage to throw your arms around him, and he puts an arm around you. He just chuckles ever so slightly. You worry too much?
I think it's warranted, given everything that just happened. You weren't there when I called out to you, and I don't know what's going to happen now.
I was traveling, you might say. Sorry for not being there. Things
Lexi's
changed a little bit that day.
Yeah.
Something-
Lexi's chatting about you ascending or something, and I don't know what that means. Does that mean you have to stay here now?
No. Whoever that other godlike entity was that was with Lexi is somehow provided the opportunity for a gift of sorts. In the palimpsest, you and your friends, Maya Leakey, all shared a little bit of yourselves with me. Enough to break the chains of the palimpsest. But it took everything out of Maya Leakey. But she passed on the bit that was left of her to pass on was enough to pass the torch, so to speak. It felt like a very, very long time between then and now. I can't really describe where I've been or what I've seen, but I've already lived 1,000 other lives between now and then. But here is where I'm happiest. I think I might be a god.
Yeah, I think you might be too.
Is that okay?
If you're happy, then yeah, it's okay. But the people here, my family, they need a god to hold on to. So if you're happy here, then maybe you should stay and give them something to hold on to instead of my leaky.
It's a slight. Well, make an insight check for me. Do it with advantage. You know him well.
Oh, thank you. It will still be shit, but thanks. Meh.
16. There's confusion and trepidation and a little bit of worry in his face and in his body language. I am here, but I feel like I am everywhere all of the time.
As a mother, I feel that.
I don't need to tie myself to this place, but I can certainly help it, I think. Why would they choose to look to me in times of need?
Well, why wouldn't they? Look at all the gifts that you gave me and all the times that you helped me to carry on when I would have given up under my own strength. All the times I thought it was hopeless and that it was the end on this journey that I've been on. Why wouldn't they look to you? I do.
I know you do.
Of course I do. I always have. Even before you came back to me, the memory of you and what we shared just drove me on every day, even if I didn't know where I was going.
I feel your love and devotion more now than I ever have. It puts life into me, puts a purpose I feel like I could have a purpose. He laughs in a kind of laugh, like small chuckle that somebody might give when the sudden realization of what's happening falls before them, but it's still almost unbelievable. If I am to be this mantle to these people, to our people, I will need, much like your friend Willow, I will need somebody to be my acolyte.
That's a big word.
I can help these people. I can know it. I can feel it. But they won't believe in me. They won't see me or understand me unless you convince them.
I have been known to be relatively persuasive on occasion.
Amongst other things.
I mean, look, I can tell your story. I can sing songs about you. I can spread the word. I mean, everyone's gathering tomorrow to have a vigil for Maliki. Can't you be there? Can't you just show them?
Not unless they believe. I am here because you believe that I can be. You have faith.
And if this works and they find their faith in you instead, will things be as they were before? Are you able to bring back the unicorns? Are you able to protect them? Are you able to stop this happening again?
I think so. I think I can. I can definitely try. But more than anything, I won't just be a shared fragment of your soul, Shimmer. I will be with you all of the time. I will see you and hear you whenever you need me.
And what happens if I leave? If I go back to the material plane with the others?
I will watch over you.
You can do that?
I feel like there's much I can do that I haven't yet discovered, but I can feel every single part of this universe.
So I'd be able to speak to you the way that Lexi speaks to the randos in his head?
Yeah, that's a weird one. Yes.
All right. I mean, I'll be honest, if it was a case of you'd have to stay, then I think I'd have to too. But if you feel like we can carry on together, journeying and trying to figure this shard shit out, then maybe I have the strength to carry on and see it to the end.
Oh, I know you do. And you have to.
Just because you're a god now, it doesn't mean you can order me about, all right?
Fair enough.
I'm still the idiot that sang you into this world.
You are. And I will forever be grateful. I only exist because your love made it so, Shimmer. There are many dark things in this universe. You are braver and smarter, more powerful, and a shining light greater than most that can push this darkness and evil away, and I believe in you. As much as you believe in me, I believe in you.
Thank you. I guess we'll have to see this through and believe in each other.
So, first acolyte of Agiros. What are you going to do?
I guess I'll pick myself up the way I always do, and tomorrow, when everybody's gathered, we will honour Miley Key as we should. And then I will stand up in front of everybody and preach your gospel. And then maybe by the end, we can turn it around into a celebration.
Something you know how to do very well.
It's been a long time. Hopefully I remember how.
You will. Good night, Shimmer.
Good night. I'll see you in the morning.
Gives a smile and a nod. He just gets up and looks to the sky for a moment. For the 1 second that you turn and he's out of your vision, as you turn back, he is gone. The night grows weary, and wherever you choose to rest, Shimmer, at the edge of the lake or back home, is up to you. Either way, take a long rest. With the first light of dawn breaks in Moon Whisper, that is where we will take our first break. Our only break. We only do one. Why would it be our first break?
I was going to say, how many breaks are we having
How
tonight?
long is this session, Jack?
I don't know. We don't do more than one break. So why would I say our first break?
Bruh.
I'm a fucking moron. Our one and only break is now. See you in a bit. dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right.
Where's your god, Valerian?
Godless.
He's gonna share yours.
Yeah.
No, fuck her back off.
So, dawn breaks over Moon Whisper, and you all wake long rested. And Calliope will put on a little spread. It's modest, but it's enough to keep you going. And just as dawn breaks, Orchid will come in and go, come on, it's time. People are gathering.
I will go.
And you make your way into the village, into the at the edge of the lake where you'd been before, Shimmer. There is kind of a little bit of an open square. There is a toppled unicorn statue there, and people have begun to light a few candles, and there are wreaths laid and flowers and things, just as the sun is just cresting over the large looming fey tree that's permanently visible within this world. The sun begins to slowly rise above it, and people gather and they stand around, and there is 3 or 4 minutes of just silence and nothing, and nobody really doing very much.
All right, I guess I'll do it. Is there like literally anything I can stand on to make me like an inch taller?
Yeah, there is like 2 small stone steps that the original statue was mounted upon, that people are kind of now crowded around, with the lake behind them.
Yeah. If you want, I can hold you in the air.
No, thank you.
It's fine.
You can hold Willow in the air from the back if you want, so she can see.
Now I'm sitting on Junior.
Fine.
I'll hold Junior in the air.
As long as you do it at the back, I don't care.
Will do.
I guess Shimmer will kind of consider to herself that this is probably the sort of thing that would have been her father's responsibility anyway, so it's fitting that she should do it. And she'll kind of, I don't know, bang her drum, I guess, try and get some silence and some attention. And she'll say, thank you all for coming. We've come together to remember and to give our gratitude to Mailiki. I know that for a long time, many of you felt like she had abandoned you, that she failed to protect you, that you lost faith. But in the end, it was her sacrifice that helped to lift the curse. Without her being willing to give up what was left of her power, this wouldn't be our reality. And so you should have faith. You should have faith in her and the memory of her and what she did for you, for all of us. And I appreciate how painful it is that she's gone as we know her. But she did give what was left of herself to another. And that person, that being that she gave the last of her love to, is real. And he loves all of you just as much as she did, just as much as I do. And he would, in the in the blink of an eye, without hesitation, make the same sacrifice if it meant keeping everyone here safe. I know that most of you probably know what happened before I left the Feywild. That in the service of Maliki, I was given charge of a unicorn that unfortunately his life was taken by the same people who came here and tortured you and took the lives of your loved ones. And that's something that I am going to be dealing with shortly. However, despite the fact that his life was taken, because I continued to hold on to his memory and my love for him, despite the fact that he was gone, he returned from beyond the veil, and he is the one that Maliki gave the last of herself to. It seems fitting that she gave the last of her power and the last of her life to a unicorn. And now he's both of them. And he is just as powerful and loving as she ever was. And if you're willing to believe the way that I believe, if you're willing to love despite everything that's happened to you, despite everything that's been done to you, despite the ways that you feel you've been let down, if you're willing to continue to love despite that and to accept him, then I know that he can give you hope, he can give you purpose, and he can give you strength and guide your paths onwards the way that he has for me. I wouldn't be here now, and this curse wouldn't have been lifted without the strength that he gave to me because I believed. So I'm asking all of you to please take a leap of faith and give your hearts and your souls to Agiros the way that you gave them to Maliki. Give him your service, your love, your devotion, and he will give you his. And as she's speaking, Shimmer will use magics like elementalism, minor illusion, stuff like that, to kind of conjure up these images of what's happened, images of Argyros, images of the hag and the way that Maliki was, images of her giving her the last of her soul to Argyros to really illustrate what's going on in colours and sounds and smells and just bring it to life.
There are a few murmurings. There are tears. There are faces of confusion. Make a perception check for me, actually.
Oh, I don't see things very well. Shimmer doesn't see. Oh my god, she sees through time.
Again, another natural 20 on the perception check. Yeah, there are faces of confusion, worry, joy, anger. Lots of different mixed emotions in this space. There's one male sat here. You recognize them, but you don't know them by name. He kind of raises his hand from the crowd. You tell a good story, but how do we know that it's true? How can we believe in something so new? What does he offer us? How do we put our faith in something that we know nothing about? And there's a few people that grumble in a kind of an agreement. Your mother Calliope then kind of steps up onto the the raised dais next to you and puts an arm around you. My daughter is no liar. She's good with stories, sure. She, as a child, has probably entertained you all one time or another. But she wouldn't stand here in front of all of you and say these words if she didn't believe it herself. If you believed in my Aliki, then, and there's a part of my Aliki in Agiros, you must believe in him too.
I will. Even though it's not something I could normally do, I'm hoping that the DM will allow it for the sake of the occasion. I will attempt to split my soul all 5 ways so that there are 5 different coloured sort of reflections of shimmer stand side by my side, which is not something that's normal. It's not something that these people will probably have seen before. And I'll stand there and say, this is what Argyros has done for me. This is what I can do because of him. I can give of myself. I can give of my very soul to protect the people that I love, to heal the people that I love, to give them courage, to chase away their fear, to spark their imaginations. I can do these things because of him. Because this is who he is. Because our souls reflect each other. I'm not a liar. I don't just believe it. I've seen it. I've lived this. And I will carry the scars and the pain of what I've lived through with him for a very long time. But this is who I am, and this is who he's made me, and this is what he can do for this place. He can transform it. He can give you love and protection and chase away your fears the way that I can do for my friends because of him. And that's the best proof I have to offer you. If you're willing to believe, to try, then you'll see it for yourself. And if you don't, well, then that's your loss.
As Shimmer mentions the gift she is able to give her friends, would anybody else like to say or do anything at this time?
Willow will stand up on the back of Junior so that she's like 10 feet taller than everybody else in the crowd. And she'll just kind of say, you had faith in Shimmer to dance with her and hope through her music, and you had enough faith that she would return and break the curse on this village. Have the faith that what she tells you now is gospel. I have seen Agiros. I have seen the power that Shimmer wields through him, and likewise the power that she wielded through Myliki. And if you had the faith in her enough to save your village, have the faith in her now.
Anyone else?
Thank you, Willow.
Lex? You don't have
Think of your charisma, man.
Now is the time!
Charisma's a fictional skill. Adam has like -3. I'm just imagining we cut down to the slime holding up the horse. Okay.
Lexi just stands there like, ditto.
Yes. Sorry, this is making quite a lot of effort. Like, do it because of Agiros.
Valerian, anything to add?
He'll just say, I've just met these travelers, the good people, and I trust them already. With time, you may grow to trust him too. That's all I say.
Ringing endorsement from the men there. Thanks very much.
Great. It all
All the
helps.
good points were taken.
All the good points have been made.
He's not the most charismatic fellow.
Shimmer, make a persuasion check with advantage for me, please.
Double net one incoming.
25 is perfect. The crowd look to all of your friends as they have something to say other than Lexi. And back to you. And Opal and Orchid will also come up and stand next to you on this dais. And then there's a small... The crowd, then you can see from where you're stood, just parts ever so slightly in Willow's direction. There's a small child there. She reaches up and hands you this daisy chain, this flower chain of white and red roses.
Thank you.
She says,
Willow is actively trying not to cry during this moment.
the
Got
mother
wisdom
of
saving throw
this
for Stella Body.
the mother of this child kind of runs over and goes, "What are you doing?" She goes, "If she believes, Mummy, then so do I." And we'll hand you the daisy chain of flowers.
Which immediately goes on Willow's head.
Yeah. I'm surprised she reached with how high up you are.
And the man that had spoken before, Shimmer, looks around the space. We have been so lost. This trauma will live with us forever. We need to believe again. He looks around the crowd. We all do. Not just in Agiros or the gods, but in each other. As Shimmer and her friends have. And he will get down on to his knees and hold his hands in front of him and close his eyes. And other people will then begin to do the same. Shimmer, roll a D100 for me.
Oh dear. This never goes well for me. D100 seem to be cursed. Yeah, see, never goes well for me.
24. It's good. It's what I need. I needed it lower.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're all good.
You can rely on my shit dice rolls.
So if there's a percentage chance of anything, I have the percentage chance from like that way around.
Ah, okay.
Oh, so Burning Huntsman is dead.
Yeah.
No, it worked that way. Sorry, carry on.
There's a 5% chance of something. You need to roll 5 or lower. It's the same with Divine Intervention. You can see that as the people kneel and they close their eyes, what do you do, Shimmer?
That's a very good question. I don't fucking know. I ain't kneeling to Argyros. I'm his mum. I will do what Shimmer always does when she doesn't know what else to do. I'll sing.
Okay. performance check, please. With
I legit
advantage.
thought you were going to ask me. You were going to ask me to actually sing it.
Yeah, if
and
you
I
could
was
do
like,
that as well, that'd be great.
No. Oh my god!
Boom.
Fucking
33 enough?
33. That's all right.
This is why we roll shit in combat.
33. It's
Yeah.
all right. It's fine, you know. It's okay. 30
okay.
fucking 3 nat 20 on that final necessary check as everybody kind of kneels and you begin to play this song. The birds in the trees stop singing. And as you look at this crowd in front of you, all closing their eyes, and they're trying to find faith and call out to a Gyros in prayer of some kind. You look out across this lake once more, and you can see these ripples off on the horizon of the lake. These ripples begin to make their way closer and closer to the shore, faster and faster, as the lake laps up onto the shore. Gust of wind kicks up dust and ash from burnt houses and the sand on the ground. There is a slow rumble. As you turn your head, you see the broken upper half of the unicorn statue that lays on its side on the ground begins to slowly levitate off of the ground, and as it does, small rocks kind of sit and spin within its orbit as it rises up over your head and places back down into place exactly where it was long ago before you left and how you remember it. The statue of this unicorn sits proudly back in its place. And for only you to see, stood at your side as the rest of the people around you have their eyes closed, stood right next to you, a big smile, is a Gyros. Well, I feel every single one of them now, Shimmer. He'll lean down and give you a kiss on the cheek. I have lots of work to do. He looks up at this statue. Time feels like it begins to slow as he stands next to you. You asked me if you thought I could do things, if I could protect these people, if I could stay with you, and now I can feel just that small bit of their love. I can feel a power growing in me. It's limited, but I can feel it. He will take your hands and look at you. Thank you. Thank you for everything. There's one thing. If there was one thing I could do for you right here, right now, what would it be?
Could you not have asked me this before the break? I had a few minutes to think about it.
Nope.
I guess it's beyond you to bring Dad back.
Is that your wish?
God. I don't know, it's hard. Sorry, that's a really hard question above the table because I don't know.
What would Shimmer do? What would Shimmer want? Don't optimize
What
anything.
Shimmer?
Just what does Shimmer want?
No, I'm not optimizing. I'm just like what Shimmer
Wings.
I want is different.
Plus 3 half plate. Plus 3 full plate. Sorry. Not half plate. I don't want half plate. Plus 3 full plate. My best friend.
Willow doesn't need full plate. Or at least not plus 3 full plate.
Sorry, for my better friend.
What? Oh, drums.
Drums. I've already got a drum.
She's got a very good
The
drum.
better drums.
No.
You know what would have gone really nicely with that drum, though? Somebody who knows how to play the pan flute.
Yeah.
I stick one end in my head and blow.
Oh my.
Call back to a previous session. I don't actually do that.
Stick one end in my head and blow.
Yep, that is.
If that's
something.
not being written up somewhere, it
Reference.
should be.
That's already been written up. I was referenced when I first did it.
What is it?
Yeah, I did it in Gardener's Garden.
Just part 2 Electric Boogaloo.
Oh, it's hard. You know what I want, but Shimmer wouldn't ask for something for herself.
Magic bongos.
Plus 2 to charisma. Oh, lovely.
Never fail a wisdom saving throw ever again.
The wish spell
Oh
has
my.
its limits.
Immunity to slashing damage.
Oh my god, it's an actual wish spell. Fuck.
Permanent death ward.
Nice.
Holy fuck.
That's really hard. I don't want to be selfish.
You could bring. your
Be
dad
as
back.
selfish as you want.
I could what?
You could bring your dad back.
I could, yeah. But that's not what Sam wants because it doesn't fucking benefit me.
If anything, it only benefits you.
Benefits me.
Yeah, it only benefits you.
Mhm.
Throw a curveball, bring Kit back. I'll message Otto.
Isn't he like bones right now?
What he's doing.
No, I meant like Kit's corpse.
Yeah, but it's a wish
but-
It hasn't been
spell.
that
imagine-
long.
Yeah, it's a wish spell. I don't imagine you. I'm not like.
The wish spell can somewhat
bringing his
overcome
skeleton.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like he comes back with his flesh on.
First wish for me.
Sorry, I appreciate this isn't hugely entertaining for anybody, literally anybody else.
Fine.
Yeah,
We're
enjoy
entertaining
the
ourselves
brainstorm.
at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got like a million things running through my head and trying to think about how to word them.
Level up.
But then, like,
Ooh.
Yeah, but that only benefits Shimmer.
Yeah, but like as like a team.
I wish me and all my friends were more powerful, but only if we were levels and it was level 11.
You get the sense, Shimmer, that he's granting this to you, for you. It is intended. It is intended for you to be selfish.
I see. Okay. You don't know me.
I do know you. It is a gift. It is a gift. His newfound divine abilities he is bestowing to you as somebody who has saved him.
Hmm. Oh, fuck it. Go on then. Give me the wings.
You want wings?
hmm
You want
Jack was fully expecting,
You
go on
won't
then, bring me
win.
dad back from the dead.
I was ready for that, but it's fine.
What did you think I was going to say?
How are you gonna ask? How are you gonna ask him?
I want to know what you thought I was going to ask for.
No, I didn't know. There were lots of things you could ask for, but go on. I wasn't expecting you to say, "Oh yeah, fuck it, give me wigs." What I meant was, how are you going to convey this to a Gyros in this time?
Fuck my dad on the fly.
Fuck it, go on then, give me wings.
Well, that only benefits my dad.
Yeah, fuck it, lad. Wing me, bitch.
Fucking
Oh,
nerd.
I don't know. I feel
Not
shitty.
gonna fly
I
me
probably
around.
should ask for my dad back, shouldn't I?
What
Really?
would Shimmer do? This emotion, this everything that's happened in the Feywild to this point and defeating this hag and the trauma of the village. What does she want?
She doesn't want the same thing Sam wants.
What's the problem with the character being Shimmer and not Sam?
Oh no. Yeah. Quite fine.
Not to steer you, but the first thing you said was, "Can you bring my dad back?" Which sounded pretty cool.
Yeah. I will ask. I know the wish spell has limitations, so is it possible for him to bring back more than one person that was affected by this?
Who else are you thinking?
God.
I can't hear you.
No, I know it's because I'm talking to my 10-year-old
Oh, is it?
who's decided that now's the perfect time to talk to me about gladiators.
I mean, it's not.
Right, sorry, what was your question before I was...
You asked to bring back more than one person. I'm asking who.
I would like to bring back the people that were taken by the curse.
Oh, that's way too much for a wish spell.
I don't know.
That's hundreds
I'm
of
never
people.
likely to have a wish spell again, am I? Yes, Alexander. Right, I will talk to you tomorrow, okay? Right.
Yeah, like
All right. She, in all honesty, would probably ask if he could bring back her dad.
He holds your hands. He looks at you and he smiles. Then it will be done. And he kind of, still holding one hand, kind of turns to one side and points towards the shore of the lake. And there, stood across, looking across the lake, with their back to you right now, is a male individual.
I'll look back at Argyros and with tears in her eyes and just say thank you.
The least I can do for you.
And I will let go of his hand and run up to him and call out, Dad, is it really you? Are you here?
As you run up to him and you come closer, he turns and he looks at you. If you've got a picture, post it, because I don't. Looks and he turns to you and he's like, Shimmer. Shimmer, my darling. And he kind of walks over and holds you. Oh, so good to see you. Had such a horrible dream. What are you doing home?
I came back to sort some things out, but it's all sorted now.
Oh, good. Well, how's everybody doing over there?
Dad, a lot's changed since you were asleep, since you fell asleep, and yeah, it's a long story, but Aliki has had to pass on, and the Moon Whisper has a new god now.
Agiros. Yeah. I think I dreamt of him. It's kind of a look of somebody who's almost looks like they've just woken up from some kind of amnesia.
Hmm.
But also that you get the sense, even with passive insight, that he knows what's happening. He's just piecing it together slowly in his head. He takes you by the hand. Let's find your mother and your sister and go home.
Yeah, that sounds good, Dad.
You can tell me what you've been up to along the way.
I've
Sure
been
you.
reading. I've been reading your journal.
Reading. Oh,
You can never escape.
come. I'm sure there's many a tale to tell. Until takes your hand and leads you back up into the village, around the back of the crowd, who are all now kind of stirred and murmuring as the rest of you see. Shimmer walks over and past and through the village. You see Calliope on the dais, recognizes across the crowd. She grabs Orchid's hand and runs over to you all. Leaps into your father's arms. Just bursts into tears, and Orchid grabs you. His family finally reunited. For the sake of a bit of brevity, unless anybody has anything urgent or major that they want to do right here, right now.
Yes.
Yes? Go ahead.
Yes. Come on. We gotta put the spell slot in the clock thingy, otherwise we're gonna run out of time.
Yes, you motherfuckers. I have had you this whole time. Somebody roll a d4 for me, please.
I was gonna say it earlier, but
I assume we did it because it was like
Never assume. I've every single day, every single morning, I have always waited for somebody to say something. And if you hadn't, I was going to mentally remember it. And I have been. 2, Willow. Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Roll a D.
it's been 2 months.
Roll a D20.
15 months. It's been over. Oh my fucking god.
Wait, it's 2, not weeks. I thought 2 was weeks. I mean, it's still been
2 weeks.
several months.
It's weeks.
Because 1 is
everyone's
days,
dead.
2 is weeks, 3 is months, and I assume 4 is years. So it's been 15 weeks, which is still 4, 8, 12. 4 months. And a week, because we already lost a week to the hag.
Panic immediately sets in when who's I'm assuming this is you, Willow, that holds you go fuck as you take the thing out of your pocket and you look at it and it is dead, and it has been for like a good part of the day.
Fuck. As soon as I look at it, I immediately just fire a 5th level into it, like without even speaking to anybody. It's just panic stations in.
You fire a 5th level into it, and when you've seen the clock move before, it kind of just does a little dink, because that's the only time that's been lost in synchronicity between the two. And in in the time last when you did it and it was just a few days, obviously it spun around a few times. This time, the thing fucking flies. Oh shit.
Willow immediately like bends down to Lexi, and for the sake of the fact that she's been stood on this horse's back and she's not particularly well balanced, I am going to make a dexterity saving throw just to see if I fall off.
I love that.
Just because I feel like that would happen. Hang on, wait for it. Never mind, I definitely fell off the horse.
Yeah.
I kind of, Willow will just like try to lean down and like be going, Lexi, and as she leans, she forgets that she's standing and she just kind of like overbalances and literally just topples to the floor off this horse, like arse over tit, forward flip in the air as she's falling.
Oh my.
And she'll just kind of lie on the floor and like bang at Lexi's leg and just be like, Lexi, we fucked up. Lexi, we fucked up.
Don't swear at my horse. He's very impressionable.
He loves me. Shut up. We fucked up.
How so? Please extrapolate. Look at this
We didn't
beautiful
put
moment that's happening right before our eyes, Willow.
Lexi, we didn't
Don't
put
ruin
time
it.
in the clock.
Oh shit!
Would I know that it's been like 15 weeks, or would I just have seen that it's like span rapidly for fucking ages?
Yeah, you just see it spin like crazy. You don't know what time is lost.
You know when we did it in the garden and it span a couple of times? It's just done that like 20 odd. Well, it's just done the same thing, but like a lot more. And I don't know how much time that is, but it's a lot of time.
Bad.
Yes.
That's bad, I assume.
Yes. Because that is how much time has passed on the material plane. So we have done a bad thing.
Have you tried spinning the handles backwards?
I refuse to touch this in any way other than putting magic in it because I'm frightened it will kill me.
Yes, that is not advisable.
Yes, but what? What you've been here the whole time. Oh, hello, Valerian. You didn't have any urgent things you needed to be doing back on the material, I assume.
No, I believe not.
No, but we fucking did.
Oh.
And we still have to find the fucking shard here. We have lost an amount of time that is significant. I don't know how much time. I just know that I put the magic in the clock and the clock went wee! And that's not good.
Is there a check we can do?
Still the thing with Gundren and those poor fucks from the Golden Vault still waiting in Baldur's Gate.
You assume.
Again. Well, no, in fairness, the last time she did say that we had to contact her when we were ready and she'd just carry on with her life because she was sick of doing that to her.
As you guys are
Let's
panicking,
avoid this plane in the near future. Every time in the future, we'll come here for visits.
I don't like this is beautiful for Shimmer, and I don't want to ruin that. And she deserves time with her dad and with her mum and with her sister because she hasn't seen them and they were all dead or nearly dying the last time she saw them. But we need to get shit done here.
Yes, you can break the news. I'll pack the bags.
Thanks, Lexi. Great. I love being the one who ruins the beautiful moments.
Yes. Valerian, you look strong. Help me pack the bags.
Yes, of course. I will help. Also, before I forget, here's your +1 shield.
Oh, thank you, my good friend. I'll put this in the bags.
Already in your inventory, Lex.
While Lexi and Valerian are packing the bags, Willow, in order to try and give Shimmer a little bit more time with her family, because she's not a terrible person, will, get up off the floor because she has just been lying on the floor this entire fucking time. And she'll go to the little girl who gave her the flower crown and she'll bend down and she'll try and calm herself down so that it's not just panicked garbling at this child. And she'll breathe in and she'll be like, thank you so much for my flower crown.
Oh, you're welcome.
It's very beautiful. Thank you. I never asked you your name.
Violet.
Violet. That is a beautiful name, Violet.
Thank you.
I have a sister called Lily.
I love lilies.
I do too. And I think it's very special that I now know 3 people with beautiful flowers for names.
Oh, that's very. Lots of people here have flowers for names.
And they're all very beautiful. And every time I see a violet from now on, I will think of you.
And every time I see a tree, I will think of you.
Thank you. And I'll kind of like pat her on the head really gently and just be like, but we have to go now.
Oh, why?
We have to go and do some other things to help some other people now that you guys are safe.
Because the Gyros will look after us. You don't need to be here anymore?
Yes. Not permanently. We'll try and come back and visit, but where we live on the material plane is very far away.
Oh.
But because Shimmer's parents are here and a sister, we will make sure to stay in contact.
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Now we have to go, and then I'll just kind of grip Lexi by the arm and just start dragging.
I've left the bags.
So,
We'll go back for the bags later.
Shimmer, Shimmer, you and your family are enjoying this moment of peace and serenity. Finally back in each other's arms. Anything you want to say or do while you get them for a moment?
No, I think this once Shimmer wouldn't have anything to say. I think that she would finally, after a very long time, learn to appreciate living in the moment and just hold them and probably cry a bit, but I don't think that she would want to spoil the moment with apologies or thinking about what's coming. She would just soak it in as she was taught to do from being a child.
As you do, and you embrace each other and you let this moment wash over you, you hold your mother and you look across the village to the leafy green forest beyond. You see, just standing off into the distance, the unicorn form of a Gyros, as he looks and gazes upon you and your family. And then he just turns and walks off into the forest. There's then a hurried and rapid footsteps from behind.
We'll all like run in, obviously dragging Lexi behind her, and then assuming that Valerian and Junior are following. And she'll see Shimmer and our family, and she'll come to like a skidding halt and just stop and just go, "I'm really sorry, but Shimmer, things happened."
A lot of things have happened, Willow. Which one specifically are you talking about?
This, in contrast to everything else that's happened today, is objectively not a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
So when I woke up this morning, because I have the clock, so I am maintaining responsibility for this, I might have forgotten to time the clock when I got up this morning, and then obviously we kind of got pulled into all the shit. I realised and put some magic in the clock, and the clock span a lot.
I see. It's not great.
No. So I don't know how much time we've lost, but I do think that it is a significant amount of time, and on the material plane could be a severe problem.
Sucks to be on the material plane then.
Yeah, because you know that whole thing with like the world ending and we're friends potentially on the verge of dying and lots of things happening and like that whole thing where there's these the shards and everyone's gonna die and we don't want that.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that Lexi's making me do this. I hate you.
I'm packing the bags.
I am packing bags with Lexi.
We need to go because we have to find that shard here and then we have to go back and, you know, make sure all our friends aren't dead. And I know you've only just got your dad back, and I know you've only just got your mom and your sister and Opal and obviously everyone and Agiros, and there's lots of things happening here, but we gotta go.
Well, you've powered the clock now, right?
Yeah. And then it's fine, like a lot, like more than it did in the garden, a lot.
So what's a few more hours?
Panic.
I don't want to go. Like you said, I've only just found my family. Can we not stay here till tomorrow? I'm not really interested in leaving.
Oh, okay. And Willow is quite clearly like not okay with this. Like she is in full-blown panic mode at the thought of what the hell has gone on the material plane in terms of Phandalin and Baldur's Gate and everything else, and obviously whether or not the shard is still safe.
There's
in
another
the
thought
grove,
that
and
pops
obviously
into your head.
our sister,
Lily.
like, and Willow just kind of started to just be like, I mean, I'd like to know what's happening with my family, but I totally get it. I totally get it. That's fine. And Willow will just kind of like literally about to turn and just walk off.
I'm just packing the bags.
Yeah, we're just back at the bag.
How many bags do we have?
By this time,
I packed lots of bags.
all the bags that were already packed are now more packed. So what
More
what you've done is you emptied the bags, you packed them again, and then you thought they're still talking. Let's empty the bags again, and then repack them.
They've done what I do the night before I go on holiday, where I've packed and then I panic that I've forgotten like everything that I needed. So I have to unpack to check my list to pack again.
They've just done it to kill time.
And they were like, they're not talking now, let's pack again.
Yeah,
We'll just pack again to make it look like we're really busy.
Yes.
So
Leon, let's switch bags.
useless folks.
This one.
A significant amount of time has passed on the material plane. I'll say this above the table. It'll be obvious to you. But time does not stand still. Things will now have changed and be different than what you might have expected your path or results or outcomes to be. So,
Yes.
I will leave it to the four of you to decide, to continue to decide what it is you want to do next. You can spend some more time here in the village. Give Shimmer some more time. You can leave immediately, which sounds unlikely. It's entirely up to you.
There's still a shard to be had, no? Here.
Yes, we've got to cut off Mr. Inevitable.
But we have no clues.
I mean, we do. We have lots of clues. We know exactly where we need to go.
Yeah,
I think you forget who the cleric is.
That's right. I remember now.
I think we can stay longer so that Shimmer can have time with her family, because after that exchange, Willow's just like, I'm just not going to bring it up until Shimmer's ready, because she doesn't want to have that kind of awkwardness of having it be like, yeah, but my family's important too. She's just going to have like the internal panic.
Okay. In that case,
He's just going to stand by the door.
I don't.
Lexi's just there with the packed bags. Like, do I unpack again?
I don't think that Shimmer is unconvincible. I think it's fair that she would feel that way. She's been back in the Feywild for a little while now, and she's kind of tuning in again to that what time bullshit. Like, she's home, she's got her family, she's feeling that kind of whimsical air that there is about the Feywild. It's not like she's forgotten.
She's becoming horizontal again.
Slightly, yeah. And I think she's probably leaning into that a little bit because, you know, this is so much nicer than the shit that everybody's been through. So it is unlike Shimmer to be so selfish. And I think, yeah, it is a case of she just got back everything that she thought she'd lost, and she's kind of stamped her hoof a bit about it. But I don't think she's unconvincible if somebody would just fucking talk to her.
so what I'll
Drop
do,
the bags.
for the sake of brevity, skip on a little bit through the day. Shimmy, you go home with your father, your mother, and your sister. The rest of you can go too. You were invited. And so, for a short while, you find yourselves at Shimmer's home. The dust is settling on Willow's panicked plea. Shimmer is enjoying conversing with her father again and being a happy family like she was before she left the Feywild in the first place. Full circle return to where you were before Gyros passed. The day draws on. The bags are ready, either way.
We made sure of that.
Yep. Triple checked.
So glad the bags are packed.
We didn't leave nothing here.
But once again, I leave it to you as a team to decide what it is you want to do.
This probably won't work, but I'm going to try it anyway because Willow would be trying it. I'd like to cast Sending and try and send, because I know that there's obviously the chance that it won't work because it's going across planes and that's how the spell works. I'd like to try and send a message to Gundren and literally just be like, we're still in the Feywild. Is everything okay? What's going on? Like, it won't even be the full 25 words. It'll literally be like, panic stations. What's going on, in the hopes that she gets some kind of a response.
Okay. It's only with sending, it's only a 5% chance that the message doesn't arrive. So as long as you roll 95 or 94 or lower. No.
Right.
6, 9, 7, 8. Yeah, 95 or lower. Then you'll be fine.
This is where I roll 100 again. Oh no, there we go. This is okay.
Pretty bloody close.
I'm here to ruin lives this session. I've been nice to a child, so everything else is awful.
Sorry, so what's your message?
I mean, she'll start it by just going, shit. And then just go, we're still in the Feywild. Is everything okay? Are you okay? What's going on?
You get an almost immediate reply. In fact,
Hey there, brother. You hear about them far lands?
88 and 89. You get an almost immediate reply. Well, hello there, Willow. Damn it. I always get you two mixed up. always was a little bit confused about that kind of thing. But anyway, nonetheless, the message cuts off.
Fuck. I mean, he sounded okay. Like,
Inside joke.
and then you can't
I'll
inside check something that's in
I
my
inside check
brain.
Willow's.
Your
I'm
ring
familiar
doesn't
with
work
ring
like that. And then she would cast it again
Oh, do
because
wanna
you know
hear it?
hang on, let's use the spell slot so that I know I've done it. And she'll send one to Lily, and it'll just be, please tell me you're okay.
The reply takes a painfully long time to come through. I rolled 89 again.
What is going on?
89, 60, 88, 89, 68. All the 8s and 9s. One's upside down. Hi, Willow. I'm not home anymore. Bad things happened at home. We had to run. I hope you're okay. I think I'm okay. Love you.
Willow will just it'll not be like sobbing, but like tears will start streaming down her face, but she won't react in any way because obviously she's sat in this room with everybody else and she's just like in the corner mentally sending messages to people. And she'll just kind of stand up and she'll walk over to Shimmer and just kind of tap her on the shoulder and just look at her directly in the eyes and just say, we can stay a couple of days. Your family's important, but mine is too, and I'm worried.
I'm sorry, Willow. I understand that it was selfish of me to insist that we stay. It's just really hard to let go of this after longing for it for such a long time since before we met. And I hope you can understand why it's such a struggle for me to let go of it so soon, almost immediately.
I understand. I'm sorry if I panicked, and I'm worried about how much time it has been, and I get it. If I get to see Lily or my parents again, I don't think I could let go. So I get it completely, irreversibly. So we can stay a few days, and then you can spend as much time as you need to, and Lexi and Valerian and I we'll find stuff to do to help out around the village, so that you can spend all the time you need. But I tried to speak to Gundren, and he did the thing where he can't count to 25, and it got us confused, which honestly shouldn't be that shocking. The man doesn't pay a lot of attention, but he sounded okay, so I'm not worried about Fandolin. But I got through.
Just make
to
a
Lily.
history check for me, Willow, real quick. Sorry to interrupt you.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
I'm not good at that.
And infection, like flesh triangles.
DC's not very high.
I'm not
It's
good
higher
at
than
that.
that,
Is it a 5?
No.
Is the DC 5?
No.
This is how I feel when Callie rolls. The DC's not that high. Oh, fuck.
Nope, it's higher than that.
Guidance.
I mean, to be fair, you're having this
Yeah.
conversation with Shimmer, so I'll let Shimmer roll for it too.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this because I said he sounded okay?
It's contextual.
Oh,
Guidance.
Oh,
I know
That's-
things. I remember shit.
you remember shit. Gundren
I
isn't.
only remember things that are written down.
Gundren isn't in Fandolin. He's at Wave Echo Cave.
No, he's not.
He's at Wave Echo Cave, isn't he? Yeah.
It's basically the same place.
No, it really isn't. They're quite far away from each other.
It's the same place.
Not.
Remember how it was like a 10-day walk?
It was a long way.
Shh. That's
Well,
fine.
it wouldn't be that far if I had wings.
I should have wished for
If
them.
only. If only your dad was still dead.
I was told no.
I didn't say no.
You dad. Could have
Yes,
had
you
wings.
did.
No.
Wings or dad? Hmm.
Anyway,
That's the
Oh, like well, how much time did I actually get to spend with my fucking dad? Those wings would have lasted me the rest of my life.
I'm team wings all the way.
Yeah. Well, so was I.
That's Team Dad.
Anyway.
once we move on from the mistakes that is the wish spell,
That will never. I will never let it go.
Gundren's he sounded okay, so I'm less worried about like him and Fandolin and everything else. But I finally got a response from Lily, and she said she's okay, but they had to leave, and she didn't specifically mention my parents, but she said they had to run, and bad things happened, and I'm already worried because I don't know what he is doing, and I don't know what effect being here is having, and I'm anxious about it all.
Well, of course you are. I know how I would have felt if you'd all wanted to spend days prattling around instead of helping my family and helping me get this fixed.
We did spend a significant amount of time actually prying around, though.
Yes, that was the irony of the statement. Yeah. I'm glad that didn't go over your head. I know you say that we can spend a few days here, but we can't, can we? We both know that. And
we can spend a day.
No, you're my family just as much as they are. So we need to go.
We'll go tomorrow. We'll go tomorrow. And Willow's face just gets really hard, and she finally, like, it's not that she's like calm, but there's an odd like calm and firmness in the way that she says it that's just like, no, if you continue to argue, she might actually harm you.
All right, roll initiative. You're 10 now, bitch.
And no, we'll leave tomorrow. You'll spend tonight with your family, and you will tell them stories of all of the good things you've done, and you will talk about the past and all of the good things that happened when you were together, and we won't think about the abject horrors that were this village a few days ago and that are willing to face us elsewhere in the Feywild and the material plane, and we spend tonight. It's your family that's important tonight. Tomorrow we worry about mine and the world and whether or not Lexi's remembered to pack everything.
Jack, what time of day is it?
Late afternoon.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, Willow. I know this is a hard concept for you and I to grasp, but why don't we compromise?
What's that?
It's a new word that I've learned since my patron ascended to godhood.
Wow.
I know things. Look, we've only got a few more hours before nightfall. We're not going to get that far in that time, and we've still got things that we need to do here. If we leave and we don't get this bit of shard before Mr. Inevitable, then it's all going to be for naught anyway. We have to get that shard, and I have to kill that motherfucker. So
fully behind
why don't
you on that one.
I'm just going to kind of side-eye my family, say, look, a few hours walk. It's not far. Why don't we go, and at least then we're covering ground, and my family can come with us and spend the night camping under the stars, and they can return in the morning. But at least then you and I will both feel like we're moving in the right direction towards where we need to be, and then we'll both be at peace.
I am okay with that.
Good. Are you all willing to come with us? See us off? Mum, Dad?
I'd love to. Shimmer, it sounds like everything that we needed from you, your friends now need more.
Yeah.
We'll be okay.
I
I'm
know.
sure.
Argyros is going to look after you.
Exactly. And whenever you can come home, you're always welcome here.
I will come home at some point.
I know. He'll stand up and he'll walk into the kind of hallway area, throw on a jacket, pick up a walking stick, Bilbo-esque. So, where are we going?
Before we go, I would like to speak to Lexi if I could.
He's upstairs packing bags.
There is no upstairs.
Willow is going to go up. Willow is going to go to wherever Lexi is and just
You'll
be
just
like,
sit on the roof.
Yeah, he's
Go
up
talk
the
to
roof
Shimmer.
packing bags.
and she'll just start rummaging through the bags just to make sure he has in fact repacked everything that he'd unpacked, because she has very little faith in his packing abilities.
Where have you been putting your bag?
I was making sure.
Mine's just kind of been with me all the time.
Sure.
I don't trust it not to run off.
Yes.
Like, I have serious trust issues in this bag now. Like, it's great, but I have trust issues.
Yes. Yeah, I will slide down off the roof. And
I don't know, there might be a second floor. I was just taking a piss.
Shimmer just
I will
outside
somehow
and let's get down from there.
I will somehow get to the ground floor.
Yeah.
Open through the front door. Shimmer, my presence has been requested.
Take a little walk with me, Lexi, before we leave.
Cool. We're going?
Yeah, we're going to go.
Are you sure? We could probably handle spend a couple more days with your family.
I'm sure, Lexi. I've been over this. Willow and I have both agreed. There's not going to be any PvP. You don't need to worry about that. I mean, obviously, I would have won.
Lovely. 100%. Whipping out those
Lexi.
barbs. Yes.
Yeah, barbs everything. Give myself advantage. Lexi, there's something that I need to ask from you before we carry on.
Of course. Anything. To a point.
Look, Willow and Baldwin and you and I have always given everything that we had to to protect each other when things get tough, to fight for each other. But you and I seem to take it, we blame ourselves when things don't turn out the way that we would have liked. And, you know, I've done a lot of thinking over the last few days. And I realised that there are going to be times when you stand in the gap, when you put yourself between us and whatever is coming at us, and you're going to bleed and you're going to take every blow. And there are going to be times where I give everything I have. I give of my very soul. And there are going to be times when those things we can't change what happens. But Baldwin didn't die because you failed him. And he didn't die because I wasn't enough. He died because a fucking hag killed him. And it's right that we should be angry about that, but not with ourselves. We should be angry enough to carry on, to make sure that as many other people as possible don't meet that end. It made me sad to think that if you hadn't been able to rescue me, or that if I fall one day, that you would blame yourself, because there isn't anything that could be further from the way that I feel. You're my big brother, and I love you, and I look up to you. And I know that you will have given everything, just like you do every time, to protect me and everybody else. So if maybe I don't know anything about your hero, Lexi, maybe he was perfect. Maybe he would turn up and say, yeah, I can save you, Shimmer. And I'd tell him no, because I don't love him, I love you. And I don't think that you should try to be him. I think you should be satisfied with who you are. But what I wanted to ask of you was, if I try to not blame myself for the things I can't control, would you do the same?
Can only try. My power, my ability to try my best and be the hero to others comes from him. And it might seem strange to sort of dedicate yourself to being like someone else, but before I met him, I wasn't anything. And a hero is what you and everyone needs. And I quite like being a hero, but I will take on board what you said, because I also love you, and a big brother needs some responsibility, I'd say. So, yes, I shall judge myself less harshly in the future.
Well, that's good to hear. You know where my magic comes from. It comes from the song in my heart and my soul. It comes from the hope and the love that I carry. But it's easy, it would be easy to say that I'm not anything without Ogiros. Just the same as you say you weren't anything before you met your hero, but you inspire me, and so does Willow. And so does Baldwin still, even though he doesn't walk the same path as us anymore. You inspire my soul. So,
yeah.
That sounds pretty heroic. All the best heroes inspire the best songs, and my songs are definitely the best.
I'd argue with that. Especially, just about my only references songs from Taxfolia. They were horribly lacking. Anyway, Thank you. But heavy ways. Won't stop missing him.
That's okay. We shouldn't stop missing him, and we shouldn't, like I said, it's right that we should feel angry and that we should feel grief. But we don't have to put that on ourselves. I know that if I ever fall, if there ever comes a day where I'm not with you anymore either, then I would absolutely hate for you to blame yourself. And there's no doubt in my mind that Baldwin would feel the same.
Yeah. How about you just don't fall?
I mean, I'll try not to. I've made it this far. I don't intend to, but should I ever do, just promise me you will not blame yourself, because you have never once failed me. And you're not going to. And I can say that even though you fucking chopped me up with a huge, great big broadsword while you were possessed.
That was really traumatizing memory you just brought back up for the both of us.
Yeah, it was. But I still don't count that as a failure on your part. The mage hand thing, now that's another question.
Ow. Sorry, I had never used it before. I didn't know where my powers were coming from. I think it's the fucker in my head.
I'm only teasing, Lexi.
Yeah,
I just it's going to get so much more dangerous from here on out. I just don't want you to go into it with carrying the weight of your guilt.
I won't. Just yeah, it's slow me down. But to achieve my dreams, I can't really afford that luxury.
No, I don't think either of us can.
Big goo hug.
Goo hug.
Yeah, 10-foot reach. It's wrapped around twice.
Okay, good. So I guess we can carry on with advantage.
Advantage on grapples, baby. Okay.
I will not contest.
Yeah, this is nice.
Yeah.
I gelled your hair by accident.
Any more before you? Where are you heading?
Gibbons CrossFit.
Yeah. Gibbons Crossway.
Okay.
I know we don't know which way, but I'm saying we head there.
We need
Gillian's Crossway.
to hang on.
Yeah, don't we need to go to the fiery bit?
Yeah, we need to go to Fireward's tits off.
We need to go world 3 of 4.
Right.
I don't want to go to Fireworld Tits.
It's the lava level.
You be here.
What's his face told me?
It's not loaded. 99%.
Hang on, loading map. 99%.
99% immersion.
I'm the map. I'm the map. I'm the map.
Map?
Hello, map.
You have map.
Map. Map.
Yay.
Map.
Do a brother a favour and load.
Oh, yeah, we need to go to Sindralith, don't we?
Yeah.
I remember.
Oh, mine's still not loaded, yeah.
I can't remember why, but that's where we need to go.
I don't know if it's the top
is-
to the left.
That is literally Bowser's castle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Bowser's castle. So this journey from Starfall Enclave to where you are now is like 3 or 4 days. You guys are on the wrong side of the mountains. So
Surely we can.
So
We'll find a way with
so
teleportation hub.
so how do you intend to get there? Walking? You're already concerned about time.
Riding. I've got a horse.
Dimension door all the way through.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that'll bump us over
I mean,
feet.
Look, I've got a literal god now of this realm. Can Agiros help us?
Can try.
Otherwise, what's the point in having him?
Yeah. Literally ascended you.
You can try.
I'm not ascended. I can't even have wings.
Oh.
I just get me dad back. Fuck it out.
So there might be people in the Starfall Enclave that can help you.
Well, yeah, I was going to say we're going to have to go that way anyway, so we should stop off at Starfall Enclave, and we should try and stock up if we can.
Yeah, you know
Literally
people there
anything
too that might be
would-
able to help you get where you need to be.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
Cylindra's dead.
She's also the hag.
She was kind of the top bod there. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll get back Endymion's president or some shit. I don't know.
Or
Let's go back
like
and-
scream.
I mean, we didn't get any kind of praise for saving the city. I'm just saying.
No, yeah.
They owe us a favour after we robbed
We
them.
did save a significant number of their army.
Yeah. It was considered total victory.
We can borrow some horses, maybe.
I think we need more than horses.
This is
We
the
have
Feywild. There'll be
big-
something.
Shimmy, you all know that river is massive.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
this
I'll
is
say
the
you-
Feywild. There'll be something more creative than horses.
We have to get over a lake of lava to it just says sits upon a forge city. My handwriting when Vesuvius was telling me this shit is horrific.
Oh yeah, I'm reading your book. Okay, I mean, do we know a teleporter other than Lady Sylvan?
I feel like we could find one.
Yes.
All of the Feywild is at your disposal.
But I think we
I mean, we're
the
more like-
Starfall Enclave
Jack-
feels like a sensible place.
You can't just put wide abstract concepts in front of us and expect us to work it out. We've been playing for 18 months now. You know what we're like. We're idiots.
What I'm saying is,
I'm
it's not. I'm not trying to put. I'm not. There's not one answer, is what I'm saying. This is the.
I know,
world.
but that's the issue. We just need one fucking answer with a direct A to B route, please.
railroad you. I'm not going to do it.
We,
No matter how much you
we
ask.
go to Starfall Enclave and we stock up and we see if we can find something out about how to get there.
Do you have Dimension Door right now prepared?
that's max 500 feet. I'm assuming the river's wider.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You
Well,
you
I'm
can't
just saying
see
to
across
start-
it for the horizon.
At least I get to
Which is at
Starfall
least 3
quicker.
I don't have Dimension Door. I do have Arcane Gate, which can get us 500 feet, but that's not that far in the grand scheme of things.
It won't cut it.
It's
It won't get you across the river.
well,
500 feet, we don't have to swim.
we
Yeah, but we'll
could-
also walk through the Arcane Gate directly into the river.
Yeah, let me just swim the rest. I'm fairly
Can I-
buoyant when I'm not wearing
Can we
it.
have a long
could-
rest? Can we have a long rest? Can we
swim.
have a long rest? Can we have a long rest? Can we have a long rest?
Why?
You can when you tell me
Why?
what you're doing.
So I can prepare.
Jack, remember how I said I had to leave podcasting? So I'll see you all next week. Just let me know what you guys decide.
Shimmer, before you go, have you got to go, Sam? Have you?
Oh, it's 15 minutes. I'll be all right.
what's the fucking spell called?
Ferryman.
My boat
Conjure
spell,
ferryman.
my demon. But yes, conjure ferryman.
Conjure ferryman.
Well, you can try that if you like. But before, whatever you decide to do, whichever travel route you need to take, because you will need to walk, and there will be some camping involved. You can decide that retrospectively later. For now, Shimmer, as you bed down in the forest for the night, you drift off into a relaxing and swimming dream. And in that dream, you walk the Dawnspire Hollow, and it feels safe and familiar. And drinking ever so delicately from a pool of water in the forest is a Gyros in his unicorn form as he looks up at you, and you hear him in your head. So, it's done. Well done.
Work's not finished yet, Argyros. You need to track down the people that took your life and made my family's life a living fucking nightmare. And if we can pick up this shard along the way, then yeah, so be it.
Cinderlith. Well, I will be with you the whole way. Kind of wanders over to you and with his snout he kind of nuzzles you in the chest. Sweet dreams, Shimmer. And dream ends.
Maybe just this once there will be. Thank you.
The dream ends. You wake in the morning. You have this strange kind of uncomfortable, almost like a twinge in your back.
I'm just looking at Pitch's face.
You got wings. Wait.
I know, I don't want to say it. I refuse to believe it.
Oh no, your dad.
He's dead.
It's like the immediate panic that every new parent has about rolling over and squishing their baby, except
Buyer's
squish the
remorse.
dad.
Buyer's remorse.
You've killed your dad, you moron. And so now you have wings. You feel this strange feeling across your back, and it gets more comfortable. If you have a look at your character sheet in racial features, in other features at the very bottom.
Features.
Gyros has
Gain a
bestowed upon you a celestial revelation of the radiant soul.
He has.
Is it wings?
Thank you.
Yeah, but is it wings though?
Yeah, it's a wing.
Which I'd always
Nice.
planned
I mean,
to
I
do.
could have a necrotic shroud. I could have a necrotic shroud.
No, it's already pre-defaulted to radiant soul.
Oh, okay.
Ignore the others.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah, as a bonus action, you can activate that. It lasts a minute, and you have a flying speed equal to your walking speed, and your resistance to radiant damage. And I think here we are. Hang on, let me double check that.
Can
No,
deal
you're not.
extra radiant
You
damage
deal
to one
extra
target.
radiant damage. Yes, if you use guiding bolt or something along those lines, or any kind of radiant spell, damaging spell, because you have guiding bolt, right? I think you do.
Yeah, so it has to be a radiant spell. It's not just like any spell plus radiant damage.
No, a radiant damaging
Sure, it's only-
spell.
Okay.
It's the essentially Gyros' so his celestial form. What was left of it, he has bestowed to you, and that is what is left of it.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm going to have to make a picture of my wings.
Yes.
Thank you.
Go.
So
Where asthma are addicted
I'll
from.
give you guys a week. Funny that. It's just enough
Oh,
time.
fuck the rest of you. I'm going to fly. I'm flying there.
It lasts a minute, and you can do it.
I
once
can fly
per
too.
round.
I know.
It lasts a minute.
What?
But if I dash, though, if I dash,
It's equal to your walking speed. I guess you know it.
Can I fly? Does it take 4 hours? Can I make it across in 4 hours?
Are you talking
'Cause
about the
I have,
river still?
Telling you, man. We long rest,
Yeah, the river.
and I conjure ferryman.
Right. I
That'd
am
be cool.
going to give you a week. Use the chat. Work out what you want to do as a team. Figure it out.
we got to talk
Oh,
to each other.
I will
We
give
don't
you,
do that here.
Disgusting.
I'll post the Feywild map for you. You can work it out and go back to the good old days when you guys tactically decided what you wanted to do between sessions. But we'll pick that up,
I'm sorry, we did that?
kind of.
We did once, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like twice maybe at
Puzzles.
most.
And then nobody ever stuck to it when the session actually started, but we did talk about it a lot.
Anyway,
Yeah.
that is a
Puzzles.
good time to end our session, and we will pick up next week, assuming everybody's here. So,
Yes,
all right.
yes.
Yep.
So, thank you very much for playing. I hope you've had a wonderful time, and I'll see you all next week. Bye. All.
Laters.
Bye.
Bye.
Wings!